Abusuya me mama kwa ba ereba tips and just YouTube. Ene tips and just classroom ena yabehia ye ba betwetwe nkomo. Ene ye ba betwetwe nkomo afa ekwan a Ghana nurses and midwives, nursing assistants betumi akopiem Dubai. Omonya license a mo betumi edi aye adwuma. Eho nkomo ena ye ba betwetwe. Ene nkomo no ye be ka benefit you can say enema akwenya oko Dubai a ubetumi enya as a registered nurse, midwife. Area yebeka documents a ubehia nyina throughout the journey. Ena afi so Dubai licensing exams no the DHA no so eno so yebeka ho asem. Na ebusuya baby a wo hwe me free bia me streami e wo Facebook, YouTube ena afi so TikTok. Baby a wo hwe me free bia me ma wo akwaba. Oshe ahasi amabena papa bi ose migusua etwa tips na Monica nso de nchiaba na sanso na Samuel edede nchiaba. Abusuya oba na waja comment ebre no edru ho a eyade a metumi abodi. Mo TikTok no nso mo betumi aba YouTube aba join here e Facebook uja comment a eyade a metumi atibi. Abusuya na me din komo bi about Dubai na ebimo entiase adentina tips. UK, Canada, US na afide otwetwe nkomo efa Dubai. Dubai a city esaye emirate ewo the United Arab Emirates. Na se nurses.org ana se nurses nkabonko bebre so mo reti nurses aketua ewo ewiase afa na nyina. Eya na omo mfa the whole United Arab Emirates no. Eya na omo reti Dubai. Omo wo ho no kra kire se Abu Dhabi nurses no egichen Dubai, but oko online Dubai nurses na omo rate. Na entia menya ene se wo ye nurse outside me fa ne se ofri US eko Dubai ana ofri UK ofri Australia Canada eko Dubai aketua no eso cheze ofri Ghana eko eno nti na ama omo rate Dubai no higher nti se obi free Ghana eko a ohun ne se na esika no I just say bianca nipa no trained nurse UK and I say Canada and I say US and no nkokwa ankobeti ase di ntia Dubai etua kakese. Na the way ekwan abefa so akọ as a trained nurse in the UK US no different from ekwan a ofri Ghana remu a obefa so. Example any says so obi registered nurse and I say oni UK NMC I register or practice UK ha say ya ebusuya enya de obetre Dubai for license the DHA no ohia license and one say obetumi I register with you can say any of how do we call it, the employers no na and one say omobefa no nanso wa ofri Ghana no eya na omo sheda nje qualifications no entum omo pese omo hunu say ampa we registered nurse and as a midwife enti ehu behia say obetre exams omo licensing exams no mo na ma license e wo Dubai ho ansa na watumi aye adwuma eno nti ni nyina no e ma watumi hunu se obi free outside ra Dubai no mo na obeji achen wa free Ghana because requirement no kra no different. Yeyi eno nso free ho a abusuya ye ba be discuss akwenya ne de abusuya obia benya saa akwenya no apart from salary difference no obia benya saa akwenya no. Enti ene menche bebre ebi nso na discussion no achi de bia me kase menche nso ubehwa na wana na ye de akogu abusuya we say website enye official website of Dubai name website omo no omotimi I explain into details eno nti na ama me de eno ene eba be kire no na abusuya osise wo pese wo understand the nursing profession in Dubai then eniema we say na obetumi aye or say there is a job stability. Nature say unya adwuma na wadwuma no stable menim de enti website no faint is menim say mo YouTube no mutumi ehwe screen so dia but faint. Let me see this ebia na we kakra. All right, na benefits a obetumi enya ebi tax free salary. Dubai oman bi a waketua no enya de a omoje tax ewo so say ohwe oman bi to say UK US Canada obe practice ewo emu bia ade abosome so obetua tax ama aban no ubisa nurses omo you can make sure say tax eku omo pa tax eku omo example any say obi beji be £3,000 Now see a 10 tax 20%, net just £600 echo because 10% of £3,000 £300. It what yani tax 20%, it was an just £600 echo. The ebe obeka nensem 2,400. They are also budget 3,500 a month, no. On also tax ebe boma na say enyasem ketwa. Eti tax ekun krofo pa ewo UK, US, and Canada. But Dubai say or no. The odebema ono enya dia obeti be a free tax-free salary. Apart from that, one benefit I will be to me as a top range medical facilities. Ebusunya yeka top range medical facilities are. Yenyina yebeja tum say Dubai country bia and as a city bia a dine bia ewo ho nansen after so mu develop omo dan ni nyina e bia ye kama. It is all the Dubai facilities no etoto Ghana facilities one utumu say yes. So oye nurse ewo Dubai a hospital mpo a obeye adwuma no ahomeka ewom esan say machines ene na even omo ye care mpo ewo Dubai no sometimes the machines they are being exposed to no ebe onwanwa. Now it is a registered nurse or midwife in terms of infrastructures no any amenities no nyina no ebusia eyade Dubai top nature betumi account for any amount. Abusia we enu nso efiri hɔ a obeka kyerɛ sɛ full employment visa and medical insurance. Abusia sɛ oko Dubai akwakoye adwuma eyade a obenya employment visa na afei so ama medical insurance a abusia sɛ oyare a insurance no ebe cover. Afei so accommodation obema free accommodation. So obi ewo Dubai na oni accommodation a ejina adwuma kora odi wura Dubai hɔ. And na ejira negotiation between oni agency no. Most of Ghana for omoye adwuma e wo Dubai no bebre ho kra o man sheda anko school. And na ebi mo ho so mako school de na nso agent a o Ghana o de ne koye no. Contract e de contract ne kra wan kan mu. Sa accommodation shim sa accommodation enshim. But ebusunya se wo ko Dubai as a registered nurse as a registered midwife. When you DHA awie bibia license ni nyina ekura. Na se when you recruitment agency bia ne no negotiations. And as when you're direct employer, direct employment be now all kind contract anymore. You have to make sure say accommodation ishim and sana wako. Esan say Dubai baby accommodation boy de impan. So we share Dubai accommodation now share UK accommodation. It's almost the same. It is a UK for come say and you try £800, you try £1,000. Ebusia was who say Samsung Dubai for one so kem ewo. And nothing be brea. Omokwa omuni accommodation omokoto bed space na omuntumi enda one room. I just say omunyina koche nipa 5 nipa 7 nipa 10 because nipa ba akoka so beji dine abo so a eyade accommodation ebere ne pa. It is a okwa as a nurse a midwife na say accommodation enka wo contract no ho anka meka cho say sign because emfaso papa bia ema so oka say wo be ma wani abre aha dan ya wanhwa wonya wan cedi kura enkofie because accommodation kwa ebetumi age osika nyina. Nti se oye lucky na se omo ka se free accommodation no abusuan se agency no e ka se free accommodation there they are good to go. That means with your salary you are not going to rent. Abusuan the next benefit a ubenya a great quality of life. Se you ka se great quality of life a hwe de ntia o ka sa ene se o hwe amaman bebre a it is say UK any ade no abusuan sika no ubenya but edan ka rent any ade a obetiti be free mu no ubewie no na akabia ube save de but nka meti UK ase se mintua tax me handan ena nka bibia me akatua eba no edem account mu ebia me £3,000 yen je tax ewo so edan ya metimi nka company ena de ama me a ebusuanka as a young guy £3,000 na me save at the end of the month nka mo sika pa babon se ube handan ube se no bewie na bia £1,000 bi na ede aka ode kwa kosi. What do I say? Anything na make actually will say. So we share UK, US near you now. You take the money, but ube we no ube hard die ube try tax near there no. Not savings no akofom. But Dubai no, you're not going to rent and own try tax. Into say a maubia the amount enwa. What do I say? Enwa. Na nkrofo so ebisa say Dubai salary no ebusuan eyade a yebedru ho nyina na yebe discuss it. Afei so over 30 days annual vacation. Abusia amaman bebre ewo ho a enya de a oma wo sa opportunity no say okoye adwuma a obenya 30 days annual leave and as annual vacation. but Dubai say we a registered nurse, we a midwife ewo hɔ a the whole year no obema 1 month obeyi 1 month esi hɔ se fakɔ na fakɔ dwojo ho se Ghana ukrum Ghana na obekɔ so obeba visit ewo UK so obekɔ Canada obekɔ US baby apese okobi Australia ewo hɔ Paris ewo hɔ ebusia baby apese okobi ya no ade obetumi akɔ spend 30 days sa annual leave na owo ni nyina no osa betua okasa month no nti ebusia very very important and afei so our career growth and development and no the country bia emashade no country bia UK as oba start as a band 5 nurse up e wo mu a obemo akọ school obemo ay programs bi na fe wa be band 6 band 7 akọ anim country bebre e wo ho Ghana kra no e wo ho a otumi ka se steady leave na eco school bra na opposition no akosro nti the country bia e nti se Dubai for so na chese sempa nti abusuan you going as a nurse or a midwife no these are some of the benefits a obetumi enya e Dubai. Before I say qualifications, disadvantages are a war Dubai and I say, Meno Makachos are higher tips and gist. Me ba me cano send ye a CTM na what was a medical catcher say salaries or mukoti online no a year necessary or free UK, US, Canada, Echo, Dubai. So free Ghana airqua unto mini or more and Japan. And also know the idea ye bedrew ho, also know what ye bedrew ho. All right. Now, no kwasema ewo Dubai and say, Okoho na kwatena ho a employment visa no na wobenya. Enya dia wobetumi enya eho afebo nkrata eche permanent resident anase eho book says why a citizen eho adachi bi o ma person motu kwaya omo say ye book dabi. Unlike oba UK oba eduma 5 years now we do indefinite 12 months time now I apply for a permanent resident. Okwa America through the H1B and I say the I can say the immigrant nurses route no as a permanent resident eco USA it do some years be also about be a citizen oko Canada the same thing so the express entry in area so the pilot in area mo so the LMI in area ma a bedroom maybe no a idea about could do citizenship but Dubai no entisa that is one disadvantage ya and I think so area no annual shipa chance say o Ghana what I say area no annual shipa and also another disadvantage but ebusia we no nyina enema bi ase o man Ghana mu a eni kwan se wo disadvantage because area sim no ade ba ko a ehia kesekese sika and I say o man Ghana mu wo sika sem enye na wo ko Dubai na Dubai betimi atwa o kabo so me wo betimi asave be 10,000 Ghana na 20,000 Ghana cedis every month Dubai then it means you can overlook area ebo anase enkrata unya no afebo enkrata no but e was ohunu say obi a otu kwan bia no niema mienu ye bepe sika na afenso ye twa esabi ato ho ama enchirima ade a mini NMS entimi anya ama me no me make sure say metumi aya ama me ma ebi ene say senka me ma me ne me papa omo ye British anka me ba UK nka me mre what I say kanu an senka me so mo passport me fire na kotoka mummi puno ne ma me komi krom UK nanka maba but omanya sama me it have to use the student route ebe ko school wa ha say sa ha so ya sana ene menya adwuma nkrata me hwese bedru mere bia betumi aba benya British book no it is a menya book na ade a me ma akoda bia me woni bia nso obe attaining the father status a abusia ono nso ebe kakra na oba UK a ono oye British dada nti enya fe na kwa apply visa bia ena sa book na nkasa akoda no betumi da ko USA free visit visit to America okra British book or apply visa. In fact, British book no betumi do akọ around 184 countries or so. USA ewom, Canada ewom, Australia ewom, the whole of Europe. So many countries are wono ukondo sen ka be raha ope ho visa no. Ade a British book no e de ne beko free visa free countries. Abusia de hiane se obetwa plane ticket na obeko. Nti eno ne ade a me pese me yema me ma no mo live the best of their lives. Eno nti na ebi obi be bisa sa ade nti na wo UK. It's one advantage that me many adwuma no edu that stage I can attain for my kids. Until while go Dubai you don't have that advantage. But what advantage ni say ube save sika. Enti abusia okona u save sika na eya no wa save ni ye because from oho until order you are going there as a stepping stone. Oko ha kwotena ho aye adwuma kakra enko emfa ahwiase enko ye na abusia enko na enkoka ho uko na wunya sika fa build bank statements any ade na ebusia ebre no so na se ohwe na se wanya school fees bia na ne masters bia na apply e America masters bia no apply with UK no be your masters in nursing. What I say why would diploma so UK omoye 1 year top up for a degree into crowd diploma University of Sunderland £12,000 abusia £13,000 ebitim do school e University of Sunderland sisi out Ghana woni sika abusia ko Dubai na we ye adwuma be 1 year 2 years e yade obetumi asave sika in nafa ebetumi abetua school fees e de wa be degree e UK a we ya na o twere wo oskini ade na o practice obetu wo degree dada nso na wa be your masters what I say wo ho nso a omo e wo British Council e wo ho a obetumi atwetwe wo IELTS no ne ade a e fama nso a eno nso ba UK aba be practice as a nurse said e be ya obetumi enya sika no ene nkrata ama wo ma wate nkomo na said e be ya obetumi enya sika ene nkrata ama wo ma ene ntina mehwe say obetumi move free ho aba UK US ene Canada sisi ana sika ni ho akwanya ni ho ope Canada o struggle ope UK o struggle ope US o struggle ne de se Dubai ebetumi aboa wo as a stepping stone na ebusua mesro se obetumi ewura ho na akọ practice as a registered nurse or a midwife ebusua nursing assistant nyina munso mo betumi akọ mo amoye hack knack 2 years ni nyina no you can register as a certified nursing assistant CNA ewo Dubai esanse omoji 18 months of training amomo de no school for 2 years iti mo bro so kra nti eyade motime de be register as a nursing assistant na mo so makọ practice as a nursing assistant ewo Dubai ebusuya yentoa enkomo no so now qualifications are obehia as a nurse as a midwife no ebusuya we no or the nurse no na ekasa say oh your midwife are you related all right or say ope BSc in nursing that is BSc in nursing no ono no of only 3 years now most countries no eyana adena emma yeah okay so also ope BSc in nursing 3 years from accredited academic institution. Now, most countries, they say UK, US, Canada, no, no taka BSc, no, yeah, Ghana, they can diploma 3 years. Because baby, no, I'm diploma, almost started with a degree, but now 3 years. It will show UK now, omoji diploma, Ghana, no, etum. But UK has no oko school, abeko no degree. But obia obe degree, UK hano, or band 5. And I'll be a diploma ewa Ghana oba or band 5 into omo rate Ghana diploma any UK degree no sending na pe. So share America say obiko school ewa America the same thing obey RN we diploma ewa Ghana utumi tre English and so eco practice ewa America into ebusuya omutumi ema diploma ewrem ewa USA enti say Dubai for BSc is the same thing and no 3 years no enti wa we diploma ni nyina no ubetumi mo amoye degree mo nyina so mo awo masters mo nyina mo so mo betumi aye application mo 2 years ne de maka chem se mo no you go for a nursing assistant eno so ewo ho all right and after so oji 2 years of working experience abusia we no mo nyina aye requirements ema obi a ofri Ghana erem say we trained nurse ewo UK a on here years of experience no ena on here basic life support na wachre ato ho no eti we no purely requirement for Ghanaian nurses a omoko and as a woman practice Ghana CCA say UK now we need experience obejo once I register with the UK NMC and as a uko school UK no kwande ade obejo but enkrata say munti UK make actually say tenemu nenya passport and sana obe movie we movie all right now our BB to say basic life support certificate and no over to me ayo Florence Academy, Allison Academy, ukohwa UK websites ni bebre ha omo masa training no over to me so basic life support ni bo so hospitals ni bo ha omo ye practicals no ni we no nyina over to me ayo bi na say omo betumi issue certificate amawa na wo de account we no ho na wo de register ebusia say okofo mo a also getting registered as a nurse in Dubai no you need to register with the Dubai Health Authority, the DHA. Also it's this organization licenses and register all medical professionals in Dubai. And you must complete this process to work there. Note, if you aim to work in Abu Dhabi, any other Emirates in Dubai, then the DHA is not for you, right? you register with HAAD for Abu Dhabi and MOH for other Emirates. Into Dubai, there purely DHA, that is the Dubai Health Authority. Abusia say requirements are making why juma 2 years. 2 years of experience, no. Abusia enya chinchina say aban apostle. Enya chinchina say aban apostle. They ohia one. When we national service a 1 year experience. When we national service and mo we service a maternal fee 1 year no. Mene one ka mepe private hospital bi na me de aye me CV no say mene na adwuma na mene o makasa. Nti do obetumi aye ne say obeji appointment letter, recommendation letter every employer no, of which private hospital bi a woni obi be kasa ho no obetumi provide sa documents ni nyina de amount. And if they want reference they can contact the doctor and the doctor no, and as HR no obetumi e de adanse e de amount say oh yes we service no woni o ma na eye adwuma aw no ma ye adwuma 1 year aka ho. Nti eye wan kasa wo discretion e na obetumi aye obetumi e de aye CV no ebe man who say oh 2 years of work experience. And I'm more field than that, you are good to go. So Oshe na say hospital no all my reference metro no or a long on my own kwa ebusia for private hospital be a year. Because all they need is, are you registered with the Ghana NMC? Is they need to know if you are registered with the NMC and then you are working. So wherever you are working, say they Dubai, it be a more private hospitals, not it be a more government hospital no. And yet chin say and no government hospital no pay and official receiving so you can put a private hospital and it's accepted. Your nurses be UK I say they are not working with NHS. They are working with bank bank nursing, they are doing bank nursing, they are working with agencies. Or more chromasi. So any chinchina say oko country bia koye juma wo aban no hospital no. Into almost wo catch them say oh Ghana. You are working with a private hospital, they do understand. And once obenya requirements ni nyina e de ama wo. All right, so person unya license, editor documents as well. License, you will have to prove your secondary school certificate, your high school certificate. Before so be a nurse, and as a nursing assistant, midwife, Ghana, no, I also will be a secondary school. So they are taking your high school certificate and also certificate of completion of approved nursing midwifery program. So your nursing or midwifery program now, they want a certificate of completion. I'm sure say more. And I think so transcript or nursing or the midwifery program no, they want it. And the fourth one is official certificate of experience. Now this certificate of experience sometimes ayana ujifri boss or omokano attestation letter and as a recommendation letter, just your boss recommending you that you've been working as a staff nurse that hospital. Ebi I know my juma 2 years, you are very active, right? Obey to me. I am now baby sir. All right. So Oko Dubai now we juma. I know omota apprentice certificate every year. Be apprentice certificate. Bagana no. Yanyan is a UK has it right. They don't print any certificate of completion. And as I say, be any juma no printing whose certificate amount. Yes, what they do is recommendations or referencing. Until you can use that same recommendation letter as your certificate. All right. Now, valid registration license to practice into Ghana NMC opino valid enye nwuye no opin we use e Ghana no abusia they also need it. All right. And I think so a copy of a traveling passport or passport I would be to kwan every Ghana ako Dubai no abusia ade and also or say obeje o here abusia afi ye call the next topic the DHA license exams dear body. Or see, after your documents are submitted and accepted, you will need to prepare a mandatory DHA license exams. This exams is not only for aspiring nurses, but also for nursing assistants. It's in a catch say nursing assistants nina monso mube to me I'll register with the DHA. Now monso matress exams also be to me a certified nursing assistant. I don't really know, say the questions are different for the nursing assistant and that of the nurses. But what I know is you all write an exams before you get a license. All right. So the next step, Yebefa way topic, how to register for the license exams with the DHA. Yebefa as a separate topic. Now you discuss it separately. But for two teams say you have to gather your documents and then go on the DHA portal or register with them, book your exams, write and pass. Ebusua, I say once you pass the DHA licensing exams, you will receive the eligibility letter. Then with this in hand, you can now proceed to the next phase, that is applying for your first nursing job in Dubai. Now, if you are searching for the job, interview tips. Searching for a job, especially in a new country, can be overwhelming at first. If you can use online searches such as LinkedIn, LinkedIn, you can create a LinkedIn profile. Now, what subscribe to some of the opportunities are a Dubai, omota a posty. Into a lot of agencies, a lot of employers be or more LinkedIn or more vacancies are a whole and omudigo. After so ube to me as a Indeed. Yawo Indeed UK and yawo Indeed Dubai. Into uko Google but Indeed Dubai. Ubon se filter no ebe filter Indeed for Dubai. I'll be a lot of registered nursing vacancies, midwife vacancies, and then message na enyuma ewo hokrano na ebro 300. I'll pay be or registered nurses, nursing managers, and a whole lot. Yes, into Edos Bebre. And golf talent and so I say tips, no sound. Really? Let me check. Hello? There should be sound. Check your mobile phone. Why? I can't tell you. There should be sound because me receive feedback no ever has it. Parkway no sound. I don't really know, but there should be sound. More YouTube, no. Are you getting the sound? People on YouTube, please, I need a comment before I can proceed. I need a comment. Is there a sound on YouTube, please? Because my microphone is working. Or see maybe it's the person's phone. Yes, so they can hear me. There's a sound on YouTube. So please check your mobile phone, okay? Check your mobile phone. Thank you very much. Ebin so you for Facebook for na I restricted sound and I don't really know. But there should be a sound. All right. YouTube for say there is a sound. Okay. Parkway CC, there's a sound. All right. Thank you very much for that confirmation. So the website LinkedIn, Indeed, and Golf Talent. These three websites, you can use to search for the jobs in Dubai. Frequently, they post vacancies. Due to your job search or due to your search on these platforms, you get a lot of, I can say, you see the companies are more currently they are hiring and their benefits and qualifications are more expected from the candidate. However, you can also use a recruitment agency. One thing Dubai and they say they give it to recruitment agencies because most of the employers, they don't have time to say the UK employers, Canada, they recruit, they don't have that time. They leave everything for recruitment agencies, majority of them. And so if you are searching the job yourself and then you're not getting, you can also pass through a recruitment agency. The only disadvantage, and say, if you pass through a recruitment agency, sometimes that agency has negotiated a salary with the employer that I want a salary of this, and then they are going to pay the recruitment agency, and the recruitment agency intends pay you into ABR or say or 15,000 dirham a month, 15,000 dirham a month. Now that recruitment agency bit my and say obema 10,000 into one say contract and so 10,000, but obi obeko directly to that employer no or no budget the full salary. What they say. So if you pass through a recruitment agency, that is one problem. Ebu also obeka say on to aketua so, but you need to pay them for their services. Now omo share adwuma no ema any bibia home visa assembly ade. And so they're going to charge you. Into ebasa na wini sika what they buy then my main block here kwa we say. I catch them some why na me ya de na ma betonton MTN ya de no munja is spamming I don't need that. I has yesuan de ewa hase. And that is one disadvantage of a recruitment agency. So that should be your last stop. Example, any they make kind of portal no that software you can say website number one. They are a recruitment agency, but almost all requirements need be ego and on a chair right into a say example and say if you want to use them sa akup na make kind free one. They are one recruitment agencies are recruit Dubai in Kofoko Dubai and almost I recruit UK nurses and so I could Dubai. And it's not message here, UK I say that is what I got. All right. But don't use them first. First go and search the job yourself. Say the beya waketriano ebe kostro. Say the beya you benefit a lot. All right. Now, I said there are a range of jobs available in Dubai from nursing to nursing assistant in both medical facilities. Now, home care nurses will still complete similar tasks, but the job description of the employer working hours may differ. All right. I see as you move through the hiring process, you will be probably invited for interview, either in person or virtually. While the prospect might feel intimidating, a well-prepared candidate is more likely to experience rewarding. And before say, apply a jumana be before say omobefa no, likely say omobe interview. It is a what prepare for the interviewer. You see, say, oh, it's very smooth. Ube to me, I interview no very smoothly. Now, I think so. Also, before so be interview no, these are the things you have to do. Say the able to me any juma. Number one, do your research. In advance of the interview, make sure that you have researched the employer, how the organization operate, and what services they offer. Answer now be interview biano, make sure say it was a jumano company chrono or goals or mission or aims and near more pay as a nest. Now, since I call some of the website like Indeed or the Golf Talent, now you see say almost list here, a juma by your job roles and everything is being stated by the employer. And I was a said about no way interviewer, you know, say employer, say now or share from me, it will be some question from me. This is the answer I can give to such employer. Or say number two, be prompt and be well presented. And also it is essential to arrive on time and also to on time and make a good first impression. It will call in person or dressing also you have to dress well and appear smart, clean and organized. It will benefit you. Also take your documents. Make sure you come to the interview with your certificate if it's required. I know you're more call in person, but obey virtually. And also I am making sure so certificates, I know the virtually I say prepare questions to ask. Interview, sometimes after interview, they ask you, do you have questions do you want to ask any questions? And some we said no. Many questions be but see, having nothing to say here can make you appear switch off, or you might want to ask the following, like what kind of career growth opportunities are there? To be to me, ebisa nipa no interview no say what kind of career growth opportunities and omo company no omo betumi e de amount say o start as a starter na ombemo akọ school akọ wanim and now some programs be is it 6 months and I say 1 year and 2 years time and ombema a progress akọ wanim obetumi ebisa sane mani nyina and obetumi so ebisa say how do you measure success omo some company no they are successful and I say niema be na wo ba as a nurse obeye ma wo mo a a measure as success. And what kind of training opportunities do you provide? In BNS or training, in service training, and obetumi akanina actual. I see the questions you will be asked in the interview will depend on the specific type of nursing position, the facility, and the medical field that you're going to operate. And to interview now, depending on the nursing position or position, are you a registered nurse, a nursing manager, a senior nurse, or whatever, depending on your position, they have questions to ask you. And depending on the facility and a medical field, is it home setting and a hospital setting? They're going to ask you. All right. Now, before so to my home nurse for no omoji hospital setting. But before so to me, home nurse, you need to understand the Arabic as well, not only English. You need to understand Arabic as well. And send away to me, the home nurse. Mumu bebre you will not qualify for the home nursing. I just say agency be or our clients are brofo pet no moka, then obey to me a recruit too. Now what the work where you must say home nurse. And yes, sir, none the clients no or me illiterate no moka mukrum kasa a Arabic now. Then obrofo no to me any sir client no any juma into any other agency no or mobile recruit too. Into a no action so. I will say the questions you'll be asked no it be any. I say, however, most tend to they base on the topic of patient care. So they ask questions about how you care for patients. They ask about teamwork, adaptability, attention to detail, time management. So these topics, they can ask questions about that. Please say Obeko interview now. You can go on Indeed, or you can go on Google and then you type nursing interview questions for a nurse, right? Interview questions for a nurse. And Indeed for it to me echo to be questions and answers. Ibisa we can say, what is your strength? What is your weakness? This is how you should say. What are you bringing on it? How do you want the company to reach its goals? And ninyina answers. So ube to me ashe now have reframe it ako wankasa obrofwa. You can produce a bit to me abwa. You need to practice. Say the interview now or be confident enough. Okay, or say to assess you, the interviewers for nursing roles will often ask questions back to back with evidence. For example, share a time when, into a bit to make I say, can you share a time when you administered oxygen to a patient that BBC? Then you share that experience. All right, so example of it will be, tell us about a time when you dealt with a difficult patient. And to quickly I was say, you're creative enough. Say, when the patient be or you're difficult, and share that. And as I want kaya, you can just frame something. Now, one day, ward, and then you wanted to administer antibiotics, and this patient was like, and the antibiotics was supposed to be administered on that particular time. And that patient was proven difficult. You exhausted all your resources, called the doctor to cancel everything into that patient. And I say, okoma patient be a draw, and I said, no show a go so, and I say, what tintes you go and you can just tell them something. You have to be creative. You have to be creative. Now you say, one more to me, and who say yes, akoma, you can face such situations. Another question, they say, maybe tell us a time when you had to display your leadership skills. And also, as a leader, or a jumemono, can you tell us something be out to me a display with leadership skills? What I say, into ABA, you just told them one time, student nurses ever would one and I was supervisor or master staff nurse, and what did you do? Didn't see would demonstrate you one leadership skills. I am a student in whose ampa, you are a true leader. And also you can frame something and then you tell them. So be well prepared in such areas. You will be able to pass. Tell us how you explain medical issues to patients without using medical jargons. And your medical terms be our patients, or more NTRC, into quite best enough so breaking it down at the Emma or more TRC. So you can give them situations, scenarios, say Ghana Metro Nidazo, you kind of flagell. Into Okasa, maybe Metro Nidazo patients, or Nim at the Crefeno, Metro Nidazo, I just Okasa flagell and sana what to me a draw crowd. So you can really tell them, say even in Ghana, they use some names for some specific drugs and you have to refer back to them, tell them, say, this drug is a metronidazole and it's known as flagell. Say, locally, say the whole name, and this is the effect at the any other. So you have to make sure, say, Ube to me, I can't say, Omohunu, say, you know what you are saying and you are doing as a nurse. What is a nurse salary and our growth opportunities? Meaning, say, Obi Ebe Bisame. Now, I say, like any role, nursing salaries also, it is depending on experience, location, and the employer. I told you. So experience-wise, location, and I think so the employer, you kind of say, recruiting you. So experience-wise, ebia okono or the 10 years experience neko, or the 2 years experience na eko. And no salary no me decide agency who say, okay, why you do 10 years as a nurse, you have more experience into young quote salary way or offer letter no so. So in terms of experience and our location, so be free UK, Eba Dubai, or salaries are nurses edgy or UK. Say or £3,000 be there obeji. And he say or £3,000 is equal to 15,000 dirham. They're not going to pay you less than 15,000 dirham. People are in Dubai taking 20,000 and 18,000 dirham over there. But Abia obin so care and now security. Oji 2,000 dirham. Into Katisika Dubai, only my good Dubai. Because nipa no ewa America now kofana be ejuma Dubai, you cannot pay them less or UK no waje higher into kofana aku Dubai also train more than the OJ or UK na ansana waba. So obi every America UK eba Dubai automatically aketuano son That is why they are charging like 18,000, 20,000 dirham in Dubai. People don't understand. Say, Argentina and go for Philippines for any money we know they take higher like that. What I say, but who Chrome Ghana no, would you 2,000 Ghana cedis into one over now amount of 5,000 dirham krawayad because 5,000 dirham is like £1,000 and that is like 20,000 Ghana cedis. Into what Ghana no, OG 2,000, what's a hand dying, not any other, now no, Obama or Diahime on tax or the 20,000 Ghana cedis, Nina is shown them as a nest and manta. Say it's okay for you because what to dime free tax any so any other. So that is about 5,000 dirham. Okay. Or say, and depending on the employer can also able to be decided. Now, I say your specific role, such as working as a hospital or home setting, can also influence your amount. So from here, your salaries can grow between 5,000 to 10,000. And no, I am more free Ghana Echo. Now, I have another page. They were talking about recruiting nurses from UK, and they never quoted such salaries. The salaries they were quoting were 15,000, 18,000, like that. But on say, me discussing Ghana nurses, no. And I said nurses from Ghana, Africa, no, all salaries on Mokochi, 5,000 to 10,000. So it's different. So me be a UK 4 page now. Ubon say almost salaries, you know, is 15,000, 25,000 thereabout. So difference it will move. All right. So from here, salaries can grow up to 5,000 to 10,000 dirham. And the other time I posted TikTok, you know, a lot of people comment no almost say almost 8,000. Or me a Ghana nurses almost 8,000. So you see, it is between that quota. And 8,000 dirham is fine. Even though 5,000 dirham, and that is like £1,000. What the background is came on like 2,000, 5,000 dirham. Let me convert to Ghana cedis and see. 5,000 AED. So Ghana cedis. Yeah, so you can see 22,000. So even if you are taking 5,000, and that is 22,000 Ghana cedis every month. Nka over Ghana no 22,000 and by this time or life in there. Now you bema or danya demo free. Yenji tax ewo sa ketua we so as a registered nurse in Ghana. Na o just we a ebeboa ama ubenya sika bi a it will 22,000 every month, 22,000 every month, 22,000 every month. Ebusia we na ye kano eye ade a overtime enka home. Oye overtime you'll be taking more than that. Ada I was a already o de kwa adwuma you'll be taking more than that. It will weigh your basic salary. It will be betimi ay overtime ebe kosro. Obi betumi aye ebe kosro what I say. It may find say overtime na that be bomam. You'll be taking more than that. But weigh your startup salary. Say osa adwuma obeko so obeko adwuma 5 days a week and 6 days a week. Maybe 8 hourly. Now so the overtime iron 12 hours, so the 4 hours become what that means you'll be taking extra money. What I say. So if you are able to take this and you don't pay tax, you don't pay rent, naka accommodation. And one thing about Dubai is that most of them they give them transport. They transport them from their accommodation to the facility. Free transport as well. Nti ayana very good. Nti ubon say the best spend there aduane any kakra bi. Now if you are from UK going, now OJ like 15,000 dirham and I say if I say OG 15, I'll not even enter 18,000. Let's take the basic 15,000. Let me convert to pounds. Yeah. So OG 15,000 is 3,100 pounds. So if you're from UK going, you aim from 15,000, 18,000 thereabout. I don't know much UK nurses in Dubai. Now, if you're taking 3,000 pounds, 3,100 pounds every month, there's no tax on that. You have free accommodation. So you can even spend that 140 pound on it, and then you save 3,000 pound every month. And that is why I say Obi it me every UK no I could Dubai I could buy 3 years and son waba. But before say Obeko Bibisa no make sure say you have your British book. Or British books. On your British book utumi ko ewiase afana nyina baby apebi akotena ho. O baby are still now you're British emrebia enchicho. So before say Obeko country bi say sika ho no think about on krata no so ansa na we movie sika wo de but wo UK na we adwuma nya botre na edu empempenso a you can easily move up and down why they share it is when why you British now untimi save 3,000 you can move there negotiate so time so now a lot of UK experience and na ebi so wasa ko anim wo masters and money other dey because we band 7 years and band oko yikra band 6 band 7 into oko you not be taking 3,000 you can 20,000 dirham it's going to be around 4,000 pound. You understand? Enti aya na machine nso ewo ho. Okay. Now yeba ha say ya benefit of becoming a nurse in Dubai. Yedi kan aka competitive salaries, no, right? Yedi kan aka tax-free income and also yaka professional development. Ya discuss multicultural work environment. Because Dubai in Kofo Bebre ewo ho, your Philippines ewo ho, your Arab for no ewo ho, before Bebre ewo so many people from different countries. So multicultural environment is also there. Additional person benefits. You'll be getting accommodation or housing allowance, health insurance, annual flight ticket. Nti ebi mo okra na every year be a flight ticket to your home to Sefako Ghana Safa Bra. You can get some and yet omunyina, but a additional perks and benefit. Or share where in this one. Recommendation letter, offer letter in this one. They will decide on it. All right, they will decide on it. And another time, no, we are going to discuss about how to register. But before then, let's talk about the DHA. We're talking about the DHA, but we're not doing the practical now. All right, we're not doing the practical now. So how to get a DHA? That is the Dubai Health Authority license. Now, I'll say what is a DHA license? It's an official and confirmed approval that a health worker fulfill requirements. And see, let's just say a license that just say meet all the requirements to practice. And I'll say the first step, and say you have to make sure that you have the correct qualifications. It be a diploma in nursing or above. Into diploma in nursing. I had the ones when you see degree. Why any diploma? Into nature say first, they may kind in or say for qualifications of nursing assistant. Okay, nursing assistant. All right, nursing assistants, almost here diploma in nursing. But almost diploma in nursing, no, 18 months, and almost kind of diploma. So, Ghana, yeah, kind of certificate, and it's 2 years. So it's still recognized. And at least 2 years working experience. So we a DHA for a nursing assistant and a motion. All right. Okay. So the process for a nursing assistant, or say according to the Ministry of, okay, you'll be exempted from one of the following. When your mom school or Dubai, and or your applicant from USA, UK, Ireland, I told you that in Kronibo High, you don't write the exams. The Nana or Kano. Okay. And how do you apply as a DHA exam? I would say, oh, you see as an assistant, but the same, website, the same procedure, nana, midwives, any registered nurses, the same thing. Into send what you are training, the same thing. You register with the Sheyan system. It's a portal on the DHA website that is used to manage licensing applications for both health workers and facilities. Into website, ubia. I don't know why I close it. I have say. I mean, MBA or okay, Obia saying it here, Dubai Health Licensing System. Another time, yebeko na yakushiya how to operate that website, how to register their licensing. Into Ubia Sheyan website not to register now. Say ena omo aye ewo so you can register, open the registry. Na yaye bibia ewo kama. But enya no ena ye discuss it. All right. Into Okoha, or see you first complete the steps, including self-assessment. So they'll be asking you what could school do, saying why you say what did you say the Bumble will say you are eligible or not. Say, oh, you're eligible, then you upload your documents, secondary school certificate, transcript, degree certificate, and our school certificate no more or license, opinion that they are on here. You upload all the documents. Then you set up an account on the portal. It's very simple. Now I also from there you should select for individual home as your default page. Now why you all right. Now then you confirm if you are eligible for the DHA license. Into see it should be a diploma at least 2 years. Once you have set up your Sayan account, you'll be guided a self questions. All right. Into the account was run and one was explaining say. The assessment will then explain whether you are not eligible or you are eligible as a nurse or a nursing assistant. Submit relevant documents. The documents, and our list will have a brave, all right. It's a passport, high school diploma, a nursing degree, your licensing, your transcript, experience certificate, DHA license, if applicable, previous data flow report, if applicable, good standing certificate, and valid resuscitation, BLS, basic life support, any ACLS, over to me here. And I think so job offer, if so we a DHA and I say HA transfer, it is a free one DHA echo different place and I say free. Abu Dhabi, I'm gonna register with the HAAD, Eba Dubai. Then I will say a Jumana way or show offer letter. But Ufri Ghana Equa won't show offer letter for your registration. So you submit your documents, right? So once your documents is done, it is submitted through a portal called the data flow, which can access from the registration page of the Cheyenne account. So from there, you will encounter verification fees page where you'll be asked to make payment before your processing of the documents. And from there, your case will be completed within 24 working days. Until now is almost a month. Or see, pay the DH license fee. Or see, there are no charges for nursing assistant completing the initial self-test. However, there's a charge called the registration or credential fee following a self-assessment. It will self-assessment you now pass here, we eligible. Now if you upload your documents and then you pay that registration fee, 200 dirham. 200 dirham. And let me see 200 dirham in Ghana cedis. To Ghana cedis. Yes, so 890 to almost 900 Ghana cedis. So you pay that money, almost 900 cedis. Then you pay it. All right. And to Utria, also once you have paid, your application will be processed and reviewed. Your application will be processed and reviewed. Also you wait for a primary source verification. Primary source verification is what runs check on your educational certificates and credentials into omono verification, our primary source. All right. The process is completed, so it is absolutely certain that health workers have the qualifications into omoankasa ebeye. I feel omoye verification area. Then you go and take your DHA exams. All right. And after the payment, omobe verification. According to say UK NMC. After payment, now omoye NMC foreign verification. Omo we are and some omo a book for CBT. No CBT. The same thing. It will no triamo fees ni we are. Now if you omo verification, omo we are. Now if you omo book for the DHA exams. All right. Now see the DHA is now completed by all healthcare professionals. Okay. You are already, if you are already, sorry, or say you will have already established whether or not you have the experience for a DHA through the initial self-assessment. All right. The exams is completed at the official centers in Dubai with applicants to be able to book their slot to complete the test online. I heard that they write some in Ghana. I don't really know. More Dubai, no. Is there a center in Ghana or more trade DHA and I said you have to take a visitor visa to come and write the exams. I don't really know about that, but Mehuse Bimoka said they wrote their exams in Ghana. I don't know. I'll say, you go with a passport. A passport. All right. I'll say once the test begins, so it is about the test. How to get a DHA eligibility letter. Once you have completed all the following steps and successfully passed your DHA examination, you'll be granted the eligibility letter. Now, the letter is usually valid for around 1 year and is used by health workers to help them get a job. It will amount letter now. Then I will say within 1 year, no, or they should share a juma. The letter is a proof of it's a proof to potential employers that if the individual was hired, they are credible. Okay. Now, the document is granted if a person pass the DHA into one pass here, and it's very, very important. So they just explained that later. All right. Now, procedure for a DHA license renewal. Or see, if you complete a license, if you want to complete a license renewal, you need to do this within 3 months to the expiry date. It is a amount license, now a 1 year, 3 months then you need to renew it. You will again supply necessary documents such as experience, your current license, and a good standing certificate. and some more renew at the amount. All right, and some more renew the amount. Ebusia dia candidate enya dia eya na eyehu bia. Or say is DHA license exams easy. If you have spent time revising the license exams, then you should be able to pass. However, those who have no preparation may struggle during the test. All right. And when your questions and answers are is about the DHA. At this point, I will end the conversation for the documents and the DHA. The ACA the actual registration of which are be schedule another live now. Yeah, discussing that. Dana Adam or say there is no center in Ghana. I checked, but they don't have. So once you have to come to Dubai and you have to write the exams over there. That is from Dana Adams. All right. So if you have everything, then you have to book a visitor visa to Dubai, a tourist visa or a visit visa to Dubai, and then you write the exams in Dubai. At this point, if you have any question, you can put it on YouTube or on Facebook, and then I will answer it. I will answer it. So I am here to encourage you guys. Say, Mama, more explore. Once you are in Ghana, opportunity be back. Say Germany, try it. UK, try it. Canada, try it. USA, try it. You want to or crana. Or more, I register with USA or material enclaves no area. Or more, a pass or more US for licenses. You don't have to write a license. Damoa Eugene, and so say there's a center in Accra. All right, Eugene so I confirm it's almost center Accra. And Dana Adam, you can research about that and then you go and write your exams in Accra. All right, you're uncomfortable match enclaves. Almost 2 years time. And America for be from Amomako USA. Make sure you're wasting time in Ghana. Watch your enclaves are passing. And now that's what Ghana 2 years time. No. Move to Dubai, don't write the DHA because you are having a US license. Call Nekoji Aketuya Papa. 2 years in the best one America for Befro. No, now when you sika pa. Make sure not when you sika pa. Not when you sika. All right. Was it do you need a clearance letter? I think you need a MOH clearance, Ministry of Health clearance. Ada yebeko a for website in so for the registration. We're going to see if you need a clearance, but OSHA requirements on which we go now. It's like they will do their own verification. It means a verification time, and now they will verify from NMC and Ministry of Health today. I don't really know, but NMC and MA clearance, a Ministry of Health and MA clearance. So if they have nothing to do with Ministry of Health, then it means you don't need a clearance. Okay, Sabina in cancer. Say Omoni Ministry of Health and Yashredia, then it means that you don't need any clearance. They will just confirm from the NMC, say AMPA or license, active, and I say papa. All right. Is there any question that you want to ask? Obviously, can a medical lab scientist go there? I don't know about that, but they said all health professionals have to write the DHA exams, but many more requirement, into Omari, you can research into that. Okay, you can type it on Google how a medical lab scientist can work in Dubai. Okay, a foreign medical lab scientist can work in Dubai, and then you do. I did the research for nurses and midwives. My research, Andrew. All right. Oh, I didn't see this comment. Prosperous says, I'm not hearing your native language. Prosperous. Is it prosperous or prosperous? I'm teaching for nurses and midwives, except you are a nurse or you're a midwife, okay? Except you're a nurse. Today I'm not doing general education. I'm focusing on nurses and midwives, and basically for people moving from Ghana, because I don't know the processes in other countries. That is why I'm speaking my local language. Okay. All right. Now, if you have no question, I wanted us to go on Indeed. We're not actually going to apply, but I want to show you how the Indeed website is and the Golf Talent website, just to demonstrate how after you get the DHA, then we can do live sessions on job hunt. Okay, if most of you guys get your license, and we can do the job hunt. So this is how this is how Indeed. So you can see this. This is Indeed Dubai. Indeed Dubai. So the website is ae.indeed.com. Indeed.com. All right. Now you see that I search nurse here and the location is Dubai. All right. Now you can see you can give relevance to the date, right? If you give relevance to the date, that means they are going to show. Even today, just posted today, one agency posted a job, registered nurse, just today. This one to female home care. I told you guys that if you don't understand the Arabic, you cannot work. All right. And then they need somebody who is good at IV infusion, nebulization, wound care, phlebotomy, catheter care, PEG tube feeding. So you see, you can just put all these on your resume if you know it. Somebody was asking of he said medical what? What medical lab scientist? You see, radiographer is here. Radiographer is here. So all those health professionals, but how to get the license? That is what I'm saying, that I don't know your formula, but they have all those jobs over there. So assistant nurse or assistant registered nurse, home care. This home care, DHA registered nurse. So if you are DHA registered nurse, posted 1 day ago, yesterday, and they need eligibility letter or DHA preferred. They prefer that. Okay. So if you look at the salary, this one, it says 4,000 to 5,000 a month. That is the first one, 4,000 to 5,000 dirham a month. And so the salary is written over there. You can look at this one, DHA registered nurse. It says salary is 5,000 to 6,000 a month. So they quote the salary, 5,000 to 6,000 a month. You can see this one, home care nurse, that is 2,500 to 3,500 a month. You can see this registered nurse, 4,500 to 6,500 a month. So you have to negotiate. A DHA female registered nurse, you are taking 5,000 dirham a month, 5,000 a month. Another registered nurse here, 3,500 a month. So if I were you, I would just go in for what the salary is higher. Okay, so I'll be searching through. This is 5,000 to 6,000 dirham a month. All right, 5,000 to 6,000 dirham a month. All right. This was posted, just posted. I think we just did it. Home care, home nurse, they need a DHA or MOH license. So this 4,000 to 8,000. So you see, this is higher, 4,000 to 8,000. So you can negotiate. Registered nurse, 5,000 to 7,000 dirham. Okay. So all these are there. If you go down here, you see the job description. You see, I forgot to even tell you. So if you go down, you see the job description. They need a compassionate, blah, 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 blah. They need the bachelor's, as I told you. 1 year experience is fine for them. Then the eligibility letter is fine. DHA is also required. So only that. They need only that. Okay. Only that. Registered nurse, medical surgical ward. They didn't quote the salary, but they've told you your job description. So if you're writing your CV, you have to make sure that some of this you maintain, you do the administer drafts, follow report, takes responsibilities, participate in. You see, it is a lot. It's a lot. They need the bachelor's. So I told you, when they say bachelor's, it means a diploma. All right, current license, DHA is fine, 2 years experience, good English, and then the BLS support. All right, that is the basic life support. This is also a registered nurse. They didn't quote the salary though, but they've stated whatever they need from you. So please, when you click on it, indeed. Okay, so when you click on it, then you search through. All right. Now, yeah, so Damwa Eugene is saying that I have USA license waiting. That is what I said. You have to proceed. You can use that license without writing the DHA. Okay. So DHA are exempted from. So when they say DHA preferred, you just tell the employer that you show, instead of you to upload the DHA, you upload the USA license, and then they will accept it in place of the DHA. Okay. So that is very good if you have it. This is Golf Talent. Golf Talent, another website that we can look at. Golf Talent. I told you guys. Now, Golf Talent, you see, the positions are there. They have nurse manager, customer service nurse is here. They deal with a lot of agencies. So the company is also there. The name of the companies are there. Okay, they have Asta company. So if you are a registered nurse for this company, you just click on it. They are going to tell you, posted 60 days ago. So they posted this job 16 days ago, and the job requisition ID is over there. Now, you can see the purpose of this role, that is, and the requirements. They need the DHA, basic life support, fluency in English, Arabic. You see, Arabic will be added as an advantage. So if you have Arabic speaking skills, there's an advantage for you. Then computer is also required. Then the job skills is also there, ECJ, okay, all this health assessment, a whole lot. All right. So if you want to know more about them, then you can just also read here. The average compensation is 7,000, right? 7,000 dirham. That is how much they are going to pay you. So you can be looking at that, and then it is going to really help you. All right. So that is also for Golf Talent, another website that we just looked at. I think that is not what you're seeing on the screen. Sorry. I didn't know that it has opened another tab. Okay, so this is what I was saying. So you can see registered nurse. That was what I clicked. All right. So it is telling you about the company first, then the purpose of the role will come, then the minimum requirement. This is what I was saying, that they need the bachelor's, the DHA, the BLS support, fluency in English, Arabic, computer literacy. All right, so Arabic is not compulsory, but they said it is an advantage for you. Then also additional skills, if you know all these wound care and other stuffs, right? Then you can also read about the company. You can click here to apply, and this is how much registered nurses are being compensated, right? 7,000 E80, 7,000 E80. So that was what I just read. All right. Now at this point, when you get the DHA, that is where we are going to. That is when we are going to go into details how to search for the jobs. Because now, even if I teach you how to search for the jobs, you don't qualify because all of them are asking for DHA. So now I will encourage everybody to go and look for your certificates, all the requirements that we've learned today, gather them so that another time, when I get time and then we are learning how to apply or register with the DHA to book our license exams or the DHA license, you will be able to understand whatever we are doing. So all your requirements, your transcripts, your certificates, there are a lot of nurses who are not having their transcript with them. There are a lot of nurses not having their certificate with them. And the certificate is not the NMC certificate. They are talking about your school certificate. So note the difference. The transcript and the school certificate, it should be from your college or your university. And then the licensing is the NMC registration. All right, the NMC registration. When you ask people about their nursing certificate, and then they'll give you the NMC certificate. No, the NMC certificate is just your licensure that you wrote, but they want the university completion certificate or the college certificate, the nursing training college certificate. So that is what they are talking about. If you don't have it, please go to your school and get them. Go to your school and get them. And also the recommendation letter from your employers and other staff to let your people write it for you, your bosses over there. I told you that if you're not currently working or you're working with a company that will not give you recommendation, get a private hospital and not money or more and casa. All right. At this point, we are going to end our discussion for how nurses and midwives can move to Dubai and work. Another time, we are going to have a fruitful discussion. My next discussion might be charity worker visa. Charity worker visa to UK. If I don't treat charity worker visa, I might treat creative worker visa. So one of them, either the charity worker visa or the creative worker visa to UK. That will be my next section as I research into the registration of how do we call it, the DHA. When I'm done with the registration, and then I can use that experience to teach you guys. All right. So that is my next agenda. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.